Alright, so in today's video I'm going to teach you how to safely and correctly halter your horse. And we have Pete here for this video, and so I'm going to go ahead and unhalter him and then we'll start showing you how to do it. So the first thing I'm going to do before I even come up to my horse is I'm going to get my halter and lead rope all sorted out. I'm going to hold the cheek piece and the nose band with my left hand, and then I'm going to hold the pull strap, which is this long piece here, in my right hand. And once I get up to my horse, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go ahead and sort of catch my horse with taking the pull strap and going around my horse's neck. And this way I have some control over my horse. If they get spooked or nervous about something, I can pull him towards me so he won't turn his hindquarters towards me to make it unsafe. And then the next thing I'm going to do is we like to bring our horse's head over to us so we're not having to reach for our horse's nose. And then you're going to take the nose band and you're just going to scoop his nose like this. Now you're not going to be able to see me tying the halter, so I'm going to bring his head out forward like this so you can see, but normally I'll just keep his head close to me. And what we're going to do is we're going to take the pull strap, we're going to go through the tie loop here from back to front, and then we're just going to adjust the halter, position it where we want it to be. I just want it, in a good position, not too low towards interfering with his breathing in the soft part down here by his nose, or too high to where it's like way past these cheekbones here. And so once you've got it through the tie loop, we're going to go towards the back of the horse, and we're going to go around. It's getting a little bit nosy. So once I've got the pull strap through the tie loop, I'm going to go towards the back of the horse, and then I'm going to go behind and around the loop. And what you're going to notice is I'm creating another loop here, and we're just going to pull that through. And that's what the knot should look like right there. And it's important to note that we went around the tie loop. We didn't go above it, and we didn't do the opposite of this knot to where this strap here is going towards the eye. But I'm going to show you how those knots would be done so you can know what it would look like if it was done incorrectly. I'm going to undo it. So if you went above, you would go, again, to the back and around, creating a loop. But the problem with this knot is it's incorrect and it's unsafe, because if your horse is tied up, whether they're tied up or not, if they pull back really hard, this knot is going to get so tight where it's going to be sometimes impossible to get it undone. That kind of knot can also loosen and make it to where the nose band can get lower down on the nose, which will end up interfering with your horse's breathing. So we definitely don't want that. So when we do it correctly, the good thing about this kind of knot is that if your horse does pull back really hard, it can get tighter, but not so tight to where you're not going to be able to get it undone. And then let me show you one more incorrect way to do it. Would be where you would go through, and then you would go around the front first, create the loop and go through. And what happens, and ensure the knot is still around the loop, but now we have the pull strap going towards the horse's eye, and then might flick in the horse's eye, and that would be not be good at all. So we would definitely want to make sure that we do the correct knot. So going to the back, around the loop, and pull tight. There you go. So that is what it's supposed to look like. So another thing you can do when you get up to your horse is you can also just take your lead rope and put it around your horse's neck, and then you have them contained that way as well. It's really just kind of personal preference. I prefer to just take the pull strap and put it around. Rachel sometimes likes to use the lead rope, so it's really just personal preference. So now I'm going to show you an incorrect way to halter a horse. One of the ways I've seen people do it is they'll hold the nose band like this with both hands, and they'll just reach for the horse. And so this is already dangerous because now we're having to reach for the horse and he could get spooked and try to run off. And so we don't have the horse contained by having a rope around the neck. And they'll just try to scoop the nose. Now if you don't have a horse that's respectful and trusting you, this could spook a horse and make them fly their head up and make them want to bolt away, and then they might turn their hindquarters to you and kick you, and it's just a recipe for disaster and it's unsafe. So, and then the next thing is you're going to have to take the pull strap, you have to fling it around, you're going to hit yourself in the head, and you could end up hitting the horse in the head or around its eye or something. And so this way is just not nearly as safe, and again, I don't have as much control of my horse because I don't have something around the neck first, and then they go to tie the loop. So that's another way that just it isn't as good as doing it where you put it around the neck, the pull strap, and then bring the horse's head to you. This way the horse, you're not having to reach for your horse, and you just scoop the nose, and then I would go ahead and tie it while their head is next to me, close to me. And then I have my horse. And by haltering your horse this way, it's not only a safe and effective way, but it's also very smooth. You're not fumbling around versus like the incorrect ways where it just feels like not smooth and like you're fumbling around trying to get the horse. And so this way is just a lot better. So that's how to safely and correctly halter a horse. I hope this video was helpful and you learned something new. And if you like these videos, be sure to subscribe because we've got more coming your way.